Salud Montemayor, and I have the honor of introducing Senator Bernie Sanders. I'm a member of the State Employees Union's and I'm up here because about half a century ago, my grandfather immigrated here, and he was looking for opportunities. And not only did he find a job, he found a union job. He supported 4 people off one salary. And this is unheard of nowadays. It really is. But we don't have to accept it. We can get Bernie elected, we can do this thing. So before I bring them out, can we make a little noise?
Yes, we are going to take them. are serious about changing America, we can't just do it in blue states. When working people are struggling to keep their heads above water to get some health insurance, we got a 50-state strategy that we're going to implement. And it is my very strong belief that when we stand together, when we do not let Republicans or anyone else divide us by race, or the country that we came from, or our gender, or our sexual orientation, when we stand together,
we need
what this campaign is fundamentally about.
Give help, Bernie!
What this campaign is fundamentally about is a very simple, straightforward principle. And that is, enough is enough. This great country and our government belong to all of the people, and not just a group of government. Today, we live in the wealthiest nation in the history of the world, but nobody knows it because almost all of the wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few. And together, you and I are going to change that. Is that America today has more wealth and income inequality than any other major industrialized country on earth, and it is worse here right now than at any time since 1928. The issue of wealth and income inequality is the great moral issue of our time. And what I mean by that is something pretty simple. Are we content to live in a country where we are seeing a proliferation of millionaires and millionaires, and yet we have the highest rate of childhood poverty of any major country? And this is an economic issue, income and wealth inequality, because you don't create the kinds of jobs we need unless working people have money in their pockets to spend. So let me be as clear as I can be. There is something profoundly wrong when the top 1/10 of 1% owns almost as much wealth as the bottom 90%. There is something profoundly wrong when 58% of all new income is going to the top 1%. There is something profoundly wrong when one family, the owners of Walmart, own more wealth than the bottom 130 million Americans. This is a rigged economy. This has got to change. We need an economy, that works for the bottom 99%. And not just for the top 1%.
Yes.
This campaign is sending a loud and clear message to the billionaire class. And that is, you can't have it all. You cannot get huge tax breaks when children in America go hungry. You cannot continue to send our jobs to China while millions of Americans are looking for work. You cannot hide your profits in the Cayman Islands and in other tax havens when there are so many unmet needs in this country. And what we are saying, and here is the message to the billionaire class, your greed has got to end. Your greed is destroying America, and we are going to end your greed.
Bernie, 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 Bernie.
When we talk about economics, it's not just the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality. It has to do with the fact that for the last 40 years, the great middle class of this country, once the envy of the world, has been disappearing. Despite exploding technology and increased worker productivity, median family income today is almost $5,000 less than it was in 1999. In my state of Vermont, and I know it's true here in Texas as well, you have folks who are working not just one job, they're working 2 jobs, they're working 3 jobs, trying to cobble together some income and some health care. That is not what the American economy is supposed to be about. Every month, the government comes out with a report on unemployment, on official unemployment. And recently, the national report said that national unemployment was about 5.3%. But there is another government statistic out there that says that if you include those people who have given up looking for work and the many millions of people who are working part-time when they want to work full-time, real unemployment is about 10.5%. And let me tell you something that we almost never discuss. You know, one of the fun things about running for President of the United States is we can bring issues onto the table that people are not talking about. And let me tell you what one of them is. One of them is the tragically high rate of youth unemployment. Almost nobody is talking about this, but here are the facts. A study came out a couple of weeks ago from the Economic Policy Institute, one of the really good think tanks in Washington. This is what they said. They said for kids who have graduated high school, not gone to college, graduated high school, if those kids are between 17 and 20 and they are white, youth unemployment is 33%. If they are Hispanic, youth unemployment is 36%. If they are African American, youth unemployment is 51%. Now, there is a reason. You know, some of you know that last week, President Obama did something which I thought was extraordinarily important. He visited the federal penitentiary. He did that to highlight a couple of very, very important points that we need to put on the table. And the first point is that in our country, we have more people in jail than any other country on earth, including China. And the second point that he made is that a disproportionate number of those people in jail are black, Hispanic, and other minorities. Now, it seems to me that if we have over 30% youth unemployment in this country, if we are seeing so many of our young people's lives getting destroyed, then maybe it makes more sense to invest in jobs and education than jails and incarceration. To be known worldwide, not as the country that has more people in jail than any other, but the best educated country. And when we talk about the economy, it is not just income and wealth inequality, it is not just high unemployment. It has everything to do with the fact that millions of working people in this country are working for wages that are far, far too low.
Yes, sir.
So let me be as clear as I can be and tell you that in my view, the national minimum wage of $7.25 an hour is a starvation wage and must be raised. I believe that we should raise the minimum wage to a living wage, which is $15 an hour. I do not believe that it is a radical idea, a socialistic idea, to say that if somebody works 40 hours a week, that person should not be living in poverty. And when we talk about wages, what we also have to talk about, and guys, I need your help on this, ending the unfairness of women making 78 cents an hour.
With guys and made what guys made.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Men have got to stand by the women and make sure they're paying for the women. I know that here in Texas you hear a whole lot about quote-unquote family values. Family values, right? Let me say a word or two about Republican family values. Their values are to tell women throughout this country that they do not have the right to control their own bodies. I disagree. Their view is to tell women that they cannot even purchase the contraceptives they need. I disagree. Their view is to tell our gay brothers and sisters that they do not have the right to be married. I disagree. But let me take a moment to tell you about real family values, values that strengthen families. And that is the need for us to end the international embarrassment of being the only major country on earth that does not guarantee family and medical leave for our people. Today in Texas, today in Vermont, a woman is giving birth to a baby. Maybe the most important moment in her life, and obviously her baby's life. Big day for the baby. And here's what goes on in America. If that family, that mom and dad have money, mother and dad can stay home with their baby, bond with their baby, get to love their baby, get to know their baby for weeks and months. And that's the way it should be. But if that mother here in Texas or in Vermont does not have adequate income, that mother may have to go back to work in 4 days, 6 days, 7 days. That is not a family matter. And that is why I will fight for 12 weeks of paid family leave. A few weeks ago, Jeb Bush made the point, he tried to walk it back, but his point was that he thought that Americans need to work a little bit longer hours. Well, let me respectfully tell Governor Bush that the American people today, sadly, because of the collapse of the American middle class, are working longer hours than are the people of any other major country on earth. We don't need to work longer hours, we need higher wages and better income. And here's the truth. This is really amazing. It kind of tells you where we are as an economy. You know, you remember reading in your textbooks, literally 100 years ago, in the early 1900s, workers demonstrated, and they held up placards, and they said, we want a 40-hour work week. We are not beasts of burden. We want leisure time. We want to be with our families. We want to get an education. We don't want to work all of the time. Well, 100 years have come and gone. And today, 85% of working men, 66% of working women are working longer than 40 hours a week. And at the very least, what we have got to do is make sure that every worker in this country has paid vacation time. When pollsters go out and they ask the American people and they say, well, what is uppermost on your mind? What's worrying you the most? What people always respond with is a four-letter word, J-O-B-S. And they understand that if you are 50 or 60 tomorrow, you could get a pink slip. And somebody will replace you half your age at half the wages. And they understand that many employers are hiring people for 29 hours a week in order to avoid benefits. And they understand that tomorrow they may go to work and their boss will tell them, well, I'm sorry, we're moving to China and we're shutting down your plant. And that is why we